18 Major Program Operation Plum, Germany 13, July 42. Sorry for the delay. I was traveling a bit today. We are yuck. Um, Rolled on Discord for technology. Advanced Maximus with a 4. Improved Construction Stage 1 with 11. Jets with a 2 is a miss. And Long Range Aircraft, yet again, misses. Another 2. We rolled Diplo. Missed Ireland. Got Portugal. That is Stage 1. Okay, and then missed Estonia and Brazil. 11s and 9s for that. Would have been nice for tech rolls. $73, spending $73. We have 2 subs, 2 tigers, 2 tank destroyers, 4 militia, militia upgrade, 2, 4, 6, 8 infantry, 1 marine, and 1 infantry upgrade. We have a few combats. We have the raiding off of Sydney. We've lost all other subs. We have the destroyer, torpedo destroyer, 2, and then carrying through if they can kill this destroyer. Tactical's going to come 1, 2 down. We have light tank, medium tank, and infantry with a mechanized and a fighter out of the 18th going into Belsky. The other fighter will go 1, 2 into here with. Let me just figure this out here. The heavy air transport 1, 2, that here, and the 3 airborne into there. Okay, so if I can beat this in 2 rounds, then whatever can blitz will blitz into Lithuania. Tiger and 2 airborne into there, and the 2 infantry again with a fighter into southern Norway. We'll see how that flies this turn. We have those 2 are there. The 18th, they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, bomb the factory. Okay, and this fighter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will join them. MP7's elected not to scramble his 1 fighter for this factory here. So I think that's everything. Let's start over here rating. Yeah, what do we? We have a battlecruiser with a +2. Then we have radar. That's +3. They have +1 for anti-sub. They have +1 for long range. They're at a +2, so we are still at a +1 with the battlecruiser. In black, 1 damage. Not great. Not terrible. Okay, and then our next combat's here. We have the tactical at a 7, 2 destroyer. Well, they're my destroyer at a 4, and my torpedo boat destroyer at a 2 in pink. That hits, thank goodness. The destroyer at a 4 is a miss. So there. I may have made a mistake rolling through here on non-combat last turn, but same results apply, I guess. That went 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys will carry on into here with this transport. And I'm not sure if I had to make that all at the same time or how that works, or maybe they have to stay there. Either way, the transport goes in port on this side. What are these fleets here? nicely. The artillery ends up in here. Probably a bigger card. And then these two ships are either in this port or in this port. So I'm going to put them in here. Could be wrong, so just let me know on that one. Okay, so that's already done. That's done. Up here we have no first strikes or anything. We have an infantry at 2. We have a light tank and a mechanized at 3 in black. We have the medium armor at a 6 and the fighter at a 6, and they have 1 infantry at a 4 in the first round. They hit, and oof, we just hit. So I will lose the infantry. Yep. So all 4 of these can blitz into here. This is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Okay, that's done. Everything that could survive survived. And we have 3 airborne in there as well, actually. Okay, so we have 2 fighters, the tank, mechanized, light armor. That's at 2 and no, that's at 2. That's at 1 for their airborne and their light tank, and then we have 3 airborne. Okay, so that misses. 2 hits here, 2 hits here, 2 hits here, and the tank missed. So by far the best combat we've had all game. That. So these 2 go 1, 2. No, sorry. They go up there. 2 fighters. Come over here. They'll be with this when it's all said and done, because that's going to non-combat to here. Okay, so that's there, that is there. All right, this combat we have 2 anti-air guns and 4 hits. Okay, so those both missed. They have -3 because they have improved construction, but I think it's a -5 actually. Yeah, -5 because it's a major factory. So 5 points gets deleted, so that's that one. And they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on that factory. So okay. And then that's going back to there. This is all done. So the air transport's 2 strats and the fighter is here. Okay, so in here we have 2 airborne at 2 in the mountains and the tiger at a 7 versus their militia at a 2. Okay, tiger hits. That's dead. That's dead. Okay, so this one's finished. And I get this one out of the way this time. So we have 2 at 1, 1 at 6 for the fighter, and they're 1 at 4 for their infantry. Fighter gets it, And the infantry gets it. So, we did take it, but we did take a loss. So that fighter is going to go back to here. That's done. That's done. That's done. These come off so they can go back on next turn. There. I think all we have is non-combat left. End of the turn, the battleship gets repaired in port. That's all there, that's all there. Okay, we have 4 rails. So 1 rail, he'll move there. He's going inside as well. He's going inside here. Second rail, he's going over 108th. Third rail, he's going to the 108th as well. And fourth rail, he's going to 9. And then I think he's going to walk into the 108th. Right? Goodness. It's a little bigger, I think. Let's move there. Oh, goodness. Let's see if that works. What's going on there? Okay. Okay. There, mess around with that enough. Down here, these guys. That. Okay, so that's the 4 rail, and then a couple moves already. The 91st is going to move into the 84th, so that's going to go over here. I'll fix that up. These 2 folks, same thing, go into there. These folks into there as well. Now we'll start a new 91st. Warsaw. Motor has to move in. This motor has to move up with an artillery. Okay, so that's Warsaw. 84th is there. That's there. That is there. here. That's all there. He's moved back. He's in there. Yep, I think that's everything. All right, on to place units. Let's clean this up a minute. Okay. And units placing. So Paris, 2 infantry. Berlin, 1 infantry. Moorland, 2 infantry. Warsaw. No infantry upgrade. And 2 infantry. Romania. Tank destroyers. Western Germany needs to import its 2 subs in the sub base. And then infantry and marine in Istanbul. 1 militia in Istanbul. 1 militia. Oops. Here. 1 here. Here. And an upgrade in West Arabia. We have this port here. Could do the one in Helsinki, but no, I'll do West Arabia. Okay, and I think that concludes everything. We'll go to income 62 plus 10 is 72 plus the 4 from France. Vichy France should be 76. Okay, I think that concludes the German turn. Thanks again for watching.